Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back. This is Michelle Diamond, your host with In the House Media House Call inside of 285. And tonight we have the infamous DJ Unique of the Lost Boys in the building. What's going on?
Yo, what up, baby girl? I see you over there shining. What up, though?
You are so silly. Just, blessed. Happy to be here, making moves as usual. And, just wanted to bring you on. I know that you have been in the industry for so long. We are appreciative, for you even gracing our platform. And this, of course, segment is brought to you by the Lake Pavilion, one of our sponsors as well. And you are very familiar with the Lake Pavilion because you were just there for the Mud Fest, right?
Right, Munchie Fest out of Dash Media.
Yes, yes, yes. Right. And you're actually going to be back out there in August, correct? With Cheeks.
Yes. Actually, we're getting ready. We're gonna be in Raleigh, North Carolina, and also Wilson, North Carolina, Friday and Saturday. So we're ready to hit the road tomorrow. So I got the green light on that. So
Correct. Right. And I know that's going to be an amazing event because I know Trina is supposed to be there and a few other people in the building.
Trina being Yang Twins and Keith Murray.
Right, correct. Yeah. And I know you just came back from Tampa yourself. We were talking while you were at the airport. You were giving me a little bit of heads up about that photo shoot and that entire rundown of how everything was going with that. And you're just a busy person. Everybody knows DJ Unique. You're tied to the Lost Boys. You have so much history in the industry,
Right.
as far as the media world goes. And,
Right.
and I'm going to say it as a disc jockey, not a DJ, because I know you are very, very anal about that, especially, coming up from, Queens, New York, Southside Jamaica, Queens. We already know, because, I remember the Q Club days. What's up? Shout out Bentley's, Limelight, you name it. We did it. So, just letting you know that he's very adamant about certain things, but, let us know a little bit. Everybody knows you as DJ Unique, but I'm not gonna give you full government, but this is Antoine, guys.
Right.
And let everybody know a little bit about Antoine. We know you hail from, Southside Jamaica, Queens.
Okay.
Let us know, how you started out.
Antoine, how I started, it started off as Antoine, right? Basically, I was very, very popular, in the streets of Queens, because my dad, he was into the streets, but everybody knew me from my dad, little LJ, but, I started, getting into the basketball, baseball, and got real, real popular from that, I knew everybody, from that, just doing sports, so that was basically my life, hanging with all the older coons, because I'm the oldest out of three, I have a brother and a sister. And it was like I'm the oldest out of three, so I ain't had no father figure, so I had to be that older brother type, feel me? So basically I was just trying to learn, to survive in the streets of Queens, New York, because you got a lot of cities, New York a big city, man, and one thing about New York, everybody got to be street smart. So I'm glad I learned that at an early age. Right?
Correct.
Basically that was me, into the females, playing basketball, baseball, and then, I just branched off, started blinking, with a few people, and I met my bro, which is my best friend, DJ, his name was Supreme at the time, his name is DJ Cream now, and, basically he actually gave me my name, DJ Nick,
Right.
I was going by another name, I don't want to say the name, but it was whack, but everybody, but he the one that gave my name, he showed me how to use my left hand, started making mixtapes, we would just record and I just throw them on Jamaica Avenue and it just took off from there.
Right, exactly. Oh, we remember, okay, the Coliseum. We remember those things.
Man, that was my second home right there, man.
We already know. We already know. Absolutely. Because I remember those tapes. Yes.
Yeah, man. Queens, man. Anybody that's from Queens, they knew about the Coliseum because that's where all the rappers and celebrities want to get killed.
Oh yeah, I remember, especially right there by Parsons and Hillside. Everybody. Shh. Stop it! You already know we hail from the same areas. Cut it out. So we already know. You already know, because remember that's even where DJ Coco Chanel came up. That's our homegirl.
Hey,
She,
listen.
yeah, that's the boo.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you
Absolutely.
something. I'm glad you, cause look, you beat me to it. Blessings. Hats off. If my head was straight, I took off my hat to Coco Chanel. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a story. Real rap. Like when I started, like I said, I played basketball, and Coco Chanel stayed right next door from the YMCA. I used
Hmm.
to, I was playing basketball for the Junior Knicks league. Shout out to Xavier McDaniels, John Starks, and all of them.
Exactly.
They had a Junior Knicks league. You know what I'm saying? Because basically everybody that knew me, I was in every basketball tournament. I don't care if I had to travel. I love doing that. So I had went into the YMCA, and one day I was out there and I seen Coco Chanel. I didn't know who she was, but I'm seeing her with DJ equipment. You know what I'm saying? So I helped her with her crates of records and stuff like that. And I told her, I was like, yo, I'm actually learning how to become a DJ. And I always remember the words, and I took that and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? She told me, she was like, yo, she called me Antoine. She was like, Antoine. She was like,
Hmm.
yo, I appreciate you helping me. Go forward. Don't let nobody stop your dreams. If you're gonna become a DJ, don't let nobody tell you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just go with your
Exactly.
gut. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I ran with that, man. Like, and to see her, man, like Coco Chanel is a just jockey.
Yes,
One
she
of
is.
the hottest
Yes, she is
DJs
the
out.
hottest,
Period.
one of the hottest female
Period.
DJs out there. Absolutely. Yes. I remember, when she first started out, she used to come on to Parsons and Hillside because my aunt had hair obsession sitting right there, right across from the Chinese shop. And, that's where, and right next door to the McDonald's. So she used to come and get her hair
Wow,
done
she
all the
goes right
time.
next door to the YMCA. That
Exactly.
building right
Right. Exactly. And that's where
there.
everything formulated. And that's where I, originally heard about you. And, because I know, didn't you start out in the industry right around 14, 15 anyway?
Yeah, I started breaking my uncle's needles at the age of 14. Because my uncle was a DJ. And I used to sneak in there and practice on his stuff and break his stuff. You know what I'm saying? So my uncle is the one that really influenced me to become a DJ. You know what I'm saying? So basically what happened was I went at 15, I don't know if you remember the summer jobs. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I went and got a summer job and I thought I thought I was buying DJ equipment, but I fucked around and bought a record player, right? So I wonder why the needle keeps breaking. So that's my shout out to my best friend DJ Supreme. He came by the crib, right? He's like, let me check out. He's like, nigga, you got record players. So he's like, nigga, come to my crib. So from there on, I mean, like 8, 9 years straight, man, me and him just been tearing up the party scenes, the mixtape scenes, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to DJ Preem, man. Shout out to DJ Preem, man.
Absolutely. Give him his shouts out. And also, big up to our lady DJ, Coco Chanel, of course. We all
Grandmaster
came up
Vic,
in the same circle. And even Nikki, Nicki Minaj right up the street on
back
Hillside, the school right there. Everybody hail from the same neighborhoods. And it's just how
behind
crazy that, the circle was, it's a small world. For a majority of us to even end up right back here in Atlanta. And when I found out, I was like, wait a minute. The, okay, DJ, okay, I know it. I remember. Okay, so it all made sense. But I just wanted to, tell your story. I know that you have so much, especially, in the industry with Diddy when you started out with Bad Boys, going into the whole thing with we're not even gonna go deep into it, but just a brief Black Rob, may he rest in peace, and just all the connections. So tell us a little bit about how you started out with Diddy, and how did you hail and started DJing
man.
for your
First of
cousin.
all, I want to shout out to Boom. I know what I'm saying, like I got to like people. I want to let people understand, like, because a lot of people get it confused from the Lost Boys and the LB fam. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
I'm Lost Boys. LB family is just the fam. I'm Lost Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't know my history because, like I said, I was young. When Chief got his deal, I was like 15, 16. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So I was behind the scenes. I really couldn't. I remember going to the clubs, going to do the set, and I had to leave, go to the hotel or stay in the car until they finished doing what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just blessed to say that I was in that era, to see how game was there to now. But what happened was one of my mixtapes I got to Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out Charlotte. You know, I got family that moved from New York to Charlotte, so they've been trying to get me down there. So my cousin was so happy to be in the record store in Charlotte, and he ran into Boom, and he started talking like, yeah, DJ Unique, my cousin, my he like, with the Lost Boys, he's like, yo, I remember him. So he wanted to book Cheeks and them to come down for an event in Charlotte. So I linked that up, and from there and on, you know what I'm saying, like, I just started doing the clubs, you know what I'm saying. Then my name got more up there. I started reaching into the colleges. So what happened was I had a contract with like 3 different colleges, John C. Smith, Barber Scotia, and Livingstone College in Salisbury. That's how I launched my situation with Bad Boy. I was in Livingstone for a homecoming, right? And at the time, Diddy had came out with the Make the Band 2, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chopper,
Right.
Dialon, Sarah, Ness, and Fred. You know what I'm saying? That's my sidekicks, you know what I'm saying? But I so happened to do a homecoming party, and it was at the school. You know what I'm saying? So I always remember I was at the club setting up, and the promoter was like, yo, Unique, guess what? Blah, 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 blah. Yo, the band is at the school. They're gonna come through the club tonight. And I'm like, oh, well. I'm like, all right, so remind you, this is how God works, man. It's so crazy. Like the day before that, right? We had an event. Shout out to Jim Jones. We had Jim Jones in the club. So Jim Jones needed like 5 or 6 microphones.
That's
so we had to go
straight Bronx.
So the next day when they came, so like I had the club so going crazy, man. They're like, yo, man, we want to get on the microphone. You know what I'm saying? So I gave them the microphones. So I let my cousin spin for a little while because he was a DJ, but he really wasn't DJ. But I gave him the records to play because they said they wanted me to come in the back. They wanted to meet me. You know what I'm saying? Take pictures and stuff like that. So I went in the back, right? So they're like, yo, they want to come out. So Sarah, she was iffy. She went because she just still vibe. She like she didn't want to go, but they trying to explain to her like they want to see the whole group. So all right, remind you now. So we walking out. I go back to the DJ booth. Mind you, I can see everything from the DJ booth. Okay. All I heard was, oh, and a pair of legs in the air. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like everybody just started fighting, yo. Like, so I'm like, what the fuck just happened? So as I went in the crowd, they was recording me. You know what I'm saying? So I had a conversation with Sarah trying to find out what happened. So happened somebody had pulled on her and she yanked off. So when she got on the stage, a nigga threw a drink in her face. Hennessy
oh,
in her face.
wow.
So just that 5-minute conversation we had, they recorded that. You know, they bleeped my words, but they had the writing on it, but you can hear what she was saying. They recorded my conversation like not within 24 hours, man. This when Twitter was popping. Like I was getting DMs, like, yo, man, you on MTV? Yo, you on MTV? I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like,
oh, okay, right. I think I remember that.
So fast. They took that shit. Puff took that shit and ran with it so fast. Like,
didn't somebody end up getting shot or something happened like that that night?
No, somebody got stabbed.
Actually, I knew something happened. Yeah, man, and it went
down. Well, it so happened the dude that threw the drink on her, he was from a town called East Spencer. It's in North Carolina, but they was in there deep, yo. Like when I say, man, Chopper was fighting the girl, bad at the bottom of him, yo, it was ugly. Yo, it was ugly. Cops was pulling out guns, man. We had to get them out and take them out. Man, it was just crazy. But that situation right there, you know what I'm saying? So like when
they saw that once it was aired.
Right, and that was the first internet period reality show to come on TV, period. So it was already hot. So just me being on because they kept showing it. You know how MTV do a BET, they keep showing it shit. So every time they showed me, like, everybody was calling me to book us. You know what I'm saying? Like at that time, you get the whole group for like $2,000. So they were selling themselves. So I started off booking them shows. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jason Wiley and Elliot Ness from the band. They the one that was like, yo, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Unique put in work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, yo, none of the DJs made the audition. They wanted me to be their road DJ. So I'm all hyped. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm going there to that Diddy's house, which was the studio in Park Avenue. I started going there for 3 episodes, and all of a sudden I got a call. Oh, the group broke up. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh man. So I'm like, damn, because it happened so fast. And like, out of anybody that come on, man, like I would never think I would be signed with Puff. You know what I'm saying? The Bad Boy. You know?
Right.
So what happened was, you know what I'm saying? They got to thinking. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you know what? Since they only kept 3 of them, they only kept Babs, Ness, and Chopper. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, they're gonna use Babs and Ness on Bad Boy, and that's when Puff created Bad Boy South. So that's why this means a whole lot to me because like we was the the person for him to even come up with that. If it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be no Bad Boy South. You feel me? So the legacy was great, man. So that's how I got with Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shout out to Arista, you know what I'm saying, with the distributors, man. They kept me working, man. You know, it's very, very experienced. A lot of DJs can't say they had situations like that, man.
Right.
I'm going around the world, man. I did the MTV Awards, the year Puff, you know what I'm saying, host. I was out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Your resume is very long, and nobody could take that from you. People know who you are, and I know that you're gifted, your talent speaks itself. Tell me a little bit about, what it is that you're trying to bring back, because I know we had this conversation, about, you know, the new age DJs and, the disc jockeys of the past, and what are your intentions for, 20, the rest of 2021 going into 2022, and your long term, goals as far as what you want to do, and some partnerships, because I know you mentioned some things. I'm not going to mention any names because I know that's in
right,
privacy. If you choose
right.
to drop the names, you can, but I'm super excited
You
about
know it's
it,
no filter.
especially
You know it's
with
no
the
filter.
deals that we talked about.
Right. There's no filter over here. You know, ain't no filter. Whatever you want to know, I'm gonna tell you. This is what I'm on here for. You know, I'm
Right.
doing it
I
for
know
the
you have
DJs.
some things in the work with, the Mayweathers and things like that.
Dr. Stacey
So,
Mayweather.
just, yeah,
Yeah.
elaborate about it a little bit, and,
Well,
what you want to do as far as, we don't want people to take your vision and run with it, but as far as, what it is that,
well,
I'm,
basically, the Mad DJ about to come out, man. It's gonna be a lot of controversy. You know what I'm saying? The big word is exposed. I'm about to expose a lot of these DJs. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to be the best DJ, but I'm trying to be a spokesperson. You know what I'm saying? Because like people don't understand. Like it's hard being a DJ. Period. You know what I'm saying? They don't give us the respect that we deserve. You know what I'm saying? They
right.
rather
And we
put
talked
all
about
these
that.
artists, all this big money, but once the artists don't show up, once they to get late, who the one got to go tell the audience? You feel what I'm saying? Who's the one, the first person at the club controlling the crowd until the artists get there? They don't want to do that no more. But I just feel that a lot of DJs is puppets. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's why I don't do FM radio. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Right.
feel that a real DJ supposed to break records. You know what I'm saying? You got so many different radio stations in different areas. I thought it's about competition. Who be the best? You know what I'm saying? Like that when we came out, FM radio, man, it was so many. We wanted all the new shit. Now it's just like it's too commercial. You feel me? Like for instance, if you go on the radio now, the playlist is on. When a live DJ come on, they play the same shit that's on the playlist. You feel what I'm saying? Like for what? It don't make no sense. Then it's like my name is important to me. So I feel that you know, so I don't want to be that DJ or that DJ whack. He play the same shit over and over again, like what they play on the radio. You know, because at the end of the day, I'm a brand. You feel me? You only got one. You only got one name. You know what I'm saying? And it's a word that's real powerful out here that niggas don't think is real. It's called blackball. You know what I'm saying? Like you do not want to get blackballed. So that's why, like when everybody see me, they go, you always by yourself, man. Because I learned. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be. Now back in my day, I used to be like 100 niggas strong. Like, but it could be a person at that 100 that'll fuck up your situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like it won't even be you. You know what I'm saying? And then people inside, outside is looking in. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need no negative vibes. So right now I'm just trying to build a team. You know what I'm saying? That's about support. You know what I'm saying? Like support. Support is the word, man. Because like a lot of people is just hating. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to support. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you know you can
So,
like a share. Just take 2 seconds, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I try to tell people, man. But like I just want to let all the DJs know. I don't give a fuck what kind of equipment you use. As long as you get the crowd rocking, it don't matter. You a DJ. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to let people know it's the difference between a DJ and a disc jockey. You feel me? Like
right.
people look
So
at me.
let's talk a little bit about, the positive aspect of things. We know that you're going through, the whole disc jockey and DJ thing right now. And, I get it because you're not the only person that feels that way. We had a conversation with another, disc jockey that, also has his foot in the industry, and he's very notable as well because you guys were in the same circle and didn't even realize it at one point, in the conversation. But with that being said, you know, the the positive side of what you're trying to do, talking about, possibly mentoring, up and coming DJs. I want to talk about you actually, having a younger person under your belt right now. These are things that the audience loves to hear and see. And let us know about that. And even, the young gentleman that shouted you out the other day on the internet. So let's talk about your mentorship program.
The kids of the future. First thing first, before I shout him out, I want to shout out. We didn't create a name yet, you know what I'm saying? But I'm actually working with a 5-year-old. You know what I'm saying? His mom want him to be a DJ, so I'm working with him right now. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to create a name, the buzz. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I want to start a DJ class to teach these kids how to become DJs. You feel me? And also, I want to shout out to T and Bootsy. You know what I'm saying? He just signed with Lil Bootsy. And like, he's so timely, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm actually DJing for a 10-year-old, you know what I'm saying, artist as well. Like, the kids is the future, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing, you know what I'm saying, to go walk in the mall and the little kid be like, mama, the parents don't even know that's DJ Unique. Mama, that's .com. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what pushes me. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. So it's like, because I started as a kid. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and kids these days is learning small. I just want, once I'm gone, that I have somebody under me, under my legacy, you know what I'm saying, to keep my name going, you feel me? And the kids are the future, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people don't like to give nobody shots and opportunities, you know what I'm saying, because they're a kid, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how many negative vibes I get ever since everybody knew I've been dealing with this little 10-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Even with 50 Tyson, you know what I'm saying? I work with 50 Tyson too, man. 50 Tyson, because I host mixtapes as well, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here trying to show people that, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to be, you don't have to be, independent is major. You feel me? You don't gotta go get no major deal, you feel me? You don't gotta be fucking and sucking nobody for those situations, you feel what I'm saying, to get some money, you feel me? It's always ways, like I try to tell people, like how I came up, people ask me how, it's me. You know what I'm saying? No respect to know the Lost Boys and Bad Boys, but I'm the one that's out there doing the footwork, the groundwork. I'm the one putting my bread in, investing in myself. I'm the one putting out my merchandise. I'm the one, you know what I'm saying, that's out there trying to get these artists and these independent DJs to spin these DJs and these independent artist records. You know what I'm saying? But they don't look at shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They look at, oh, he with all these celebrities, oh, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, and that's why I think you curtailed it, and you're spinning it now into a more positive light. And that's why I felt like, it would be good for you to come on and talk about it because, everybody is so used to everybody's with this hype crowd and it's, a million guys together. And, this is, the Lost Boys crew or, this crew, the Bad Boys, etc. And they don't see the other side of Antoine, like we discussed, and I'm glad that you told the audience about that, that, hey, I want to give back. And that's why I'm doing this mentorship program where I'm taking younger, kids under my belt and, being that mentor in their life and teaching them how to, be a disc jockey and teaching them the ropes. Like, it's a lot that goes into it, especially learning the music. Like music is an art. There's different genres of music that comes into spinning on a turntable and getting a certain, beat that you want to get or whatever the case may be. This is what you're actually putting together and teaching them. So this is the other side of Antoine that I want everybody to know, and the actual groundwork that you're doing for that. And I commend you for that, especially taking this young boy under your belt and the programs that you're trying to implement. So what I want to know from you is, with that, you were saying that we could do some classes and so forth. Are you going to open that up not only to, young boys, but are you open to anyone?
Whoever got the patience and wanted to have the time to learn, I'm with it. You feel me? Like I said, I'm like, for real, man. I put free time, man, into a lot of my stuff, and I do a lot of charity events. You know, I just came from Charlotte, North Carolina, for the tent city. I fed the homeless. I dedicated 4 hours of my time. You know, because Charlotte is my second home. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause one thing who I do this for is this man right here on this hat right here, Freaky Top, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and it's a lot of people, you know, don't understand like how it is to come from now to then. You know, because I'll be having a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, who the Lord's boys? You know what I'm saying? These young cats don't know, but we trying to give the story, you know what I'm saying, in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let these cats know that, you know what I'm saying, just because you ain't spending on the radio, and you know these people still got plaques. They sitting down looking at plaques and still traveling across seas getting money. You feel me? Because you know, if you notice, a lot of promoters don't want to book us because they feel that we ain't on the radio no more. By the end of the day, they don't think about we the one that started. If it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be no them.
Correct. And see, and that's the thing, and that's why it's so important to give, you know, artists like you and, you know, disc jockeys like yourself a platform to express that, because, you know, everything starts somewhere, you know, in music. Like, you know, we all, you know, sampled a piece of something to put together. Like all the music we hear today are sampled tunes from other people's records in the past. So, you know, it started somewhere, and that's why, you know, we want people to understand that, hey, you guys have a voice as well. And I'm glad that you are saying that, and, you know, trying to put a different spin on it and more of a positive light, instead of everybody thinking, oh, you know, it's such a click thing. And, you know, realistically, you guys are people, are individuals, and you guys have emotions as well. And you guys, you know, do a lot for the community. And without you guys, you're absolutely right. You know, there would have been no, you know, stepping stone for other people, because you guys kind of paved the way for other people to come up and be something now. And it's about, you know, not even numbers right now. It's, to me, it's more about authenticity with everything, you know, and authenticity does count.
Facts, super fact. You're right, man. And at the end of the day, is loyalty as well, man. Like,
correct,
hard work. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell everybody, man, turn your dream into reality, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and wait for somebody to give me a situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make this shit situate. Feel me? For niggas to be following. You know, so I just want to shout out to my whole team.com, my team Unique Divas. Renee, what's good, baby girl? I know she watching. Shout out to everybody that's watching right now. I know Dash Media is in the building right now. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Look, man, like, and just like you, man, just you hitting me. You know what I'm saying? I was at the airport and I got this, man. Like anybody that's trying to put me on platforms, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? As long as it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? And as long as they, because one thing I do is do research. Before you start fucking with people, please do research, man. Do not put your face out on nothing, man, because like, man, I most of my time, like, I'll be on the phone, you know what I'm saying, trying to get people out of situations, man. Like, it's just crazy because a lot of people want to be hungry. Don't let the hunger take over your artiste. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know, man, stay humble. Grind hard, stay humble. That's why I tell everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm always willing. I'm willing to work with anybody. You know what I'm saying? DJ Unique 23 on everything. You heard?
Correct. And that's his ads. He gave it to you without me telling you. So he is DJ Unique 23 at everything. You know, he has other pages. I know you're also on Facebook as DJ Unique 23, correct? Or is that?
I have a like page, but my main page is my government name.
Right. I'm like, if you, that's,
you know what I'm saying, buddy? Instagram is the best way to find me. I'm Instagram shorty. I'm always on Instagram. DJ Unique 23. Right. And I started a new.
Let them know about your international radio.
Man, 19 radio, and you catch me every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays from 12 to 3 p.m. That's www.k19radio.co.uk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ K19, gave me an opportunity. I've been working with them for like a year now. Basically, they based out in London, UK. You got the best chat room in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just gave me opportunities. But that's what it's about, man. I ain't trying to. If somebody give me my own opportunity, this is my own radio show that I do. Feel me? Like, because people,
right? And I believe you said that it was.
When they do something for you, they want to say, "Oh, if it wasn't for me, Nah, nigga, it's my grind and my work. So I appreciate anybody that support that. And I'm also on ADG radio every Monday through
Right,
Fridays from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And you can download the ADG radio app on that one.
Correct. So, tell us a little bit about what you have going on Wednesdays, because you just started something else on Wednesdays that's popping.
On Wednesdays?
Yes.
What I do? On Wednesday?
Yes, the club.
Oh,
It
with
just
y'all?
is it on? No, I thought it was Wednesday nights. For the club thing that you just put out the
Oh,
flyer.
yeah. Oh, man, my bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know. You got lower or something. I don't know what happened. You got a little lower. I
That's
thought it was my
okay.
phone, but I can hear you a little bit. You said on Wednesday night, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, shout out to my homie Humble. You know what I'm saying? Every Wednesday night, the Wednesdays I will be in the city. You can catch me at the
Right.
Glow Bar. You know what I'm saying? That's in Latonia. You know what I'm saying? We hip hop reggae. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing all the hip hop tunes. You know, got a reggae DJ. Got named Selector. He do reggae. You know what I'm saying? Basically, we just started our first night last night. You know what I'm saying? So every Wednesday, if you're in the Georgia area, pop up at the Glow Bar. GLOW Glow Bar. I know I talk fast. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck you
we
just
know
said?
it's okay. We know about the Glow Bar and where it is. And did you want to touch in on a little bit of the other projects that you're working on, or is it too soon to talk
Most
about?
definitely. First things first, I got the mixtape out right now. It ain't on no site. You gotta get that. That's mostly email. You want the copy of that or flash drive. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't put out all the free mixtapes I could put out. You know what I'm saying? But I got that. And also any mixtapes that you want, you can go on that piff. Just put Cherokee DJ Unique or Lost Boys DJ Unique. All my mixtapes, free mixtapes come up. You know what I'm saying? Basically that's what I'm doing. I'm working on new projects. Also working on my single. I got an album that I'm about to drop, like a Cali type thing called Count Me In. Shout out to Parlay from the Franchise Boys for giving me the title of that thing. R.I.P. to Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Franchise
Hmm.
Boys, you know what I'm saying? Because they're another group that I DJ for that gave me the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So the
Correct.
album, you know what I'm saying, the mixtapes, you know what I'm saying, the radio station, you know what I'm saying, your
Right.
baby mama, your grandma,
It's a
favorite
live
DJ, man. We
taping.
outside with it.
Right. So tell me a little bit about, what you guys actually have planned for, August 14th. You're actually going to be DJing for that event, correct? Out at the Lake Pavilion, I think we had already.
That's right. Anywhere Mr. Cheeks at. The only time I'm not with Mr. Cheeks if I got a situation going on. You know what I'm saying? But
I know
I'm Mr.
that's right.
Cheeks
I
official
definitely
DJ.
know you'll be with Mr. Cheeks this weekend in North Carolina. I wish I could
Most
come out
definitely.
this
But
weekend.
but
I
the
can't
Lake
already.
Pavilion is gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all
I
haven't
know.
experienced that, come on out.
I
Shout
know.
out to
Tell my girl
my
Trina,
homie,
I said, what's up?
my hood, that's my hood homie. You know what I'm saying? Aunt, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Aunt, you know what I'm saying? Doing things,
Correct.
you know what I'm saying? I just had his hat on. You know what I'm saying? I was repping his hat. So
I know.
He got the clothing
So
line. Make sure y'all support that. Shout out to my manager, Jay Price, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can
shout
follow
out
him
to
on
Mr.
Instagram.
Price.
I
What's going
should
on?
underscore Price. If you want to book me for anything, I host mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? I do drops. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, I do personal mixtapes. Whatever you need.
Right,
If
because you
you need
just
me to
came
come
back
on
from
your internet,
Tampa
come DJ
anyway.
Live. Cash App, PayPal ready. I'm there.
Zelle. We're gonna get everybody out of this Cash App and PayPal. We're gonna do Zelle, okay? We're gonna do Zelle. Zelle is
Oh,
safe.
I got. Oh, what you say? You what?
The Zelle.
Zelle? Oh, no,
He said, I
I know
got that
about.
too. He said, I got
I'm
that.
good with. I'm good with Cash App. I like to hear that. Bling.
You are so
Everybody
crazy.
got Cash App. All that
I'm telling
Zelle.
you.
I
Oh
got
my
Charm.
God.
I got Charm. Whatever that shit called.
Oh, I
Dime,
don't.
Charm, whatever.
Yeah, I don't even. Somebody said something about that. I'm
Yeah,
totally
man.
clueless when it comes to that. But anyway, so did you want to touch on the Mayweather thing or too
Oh yeah,
early?
most definitely, man. Real quick, man. Before we get up out of here, shout out to Stacey Mayweather, which is Floyd. That's cousin. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather. Shout out to the whole Mayweathers, man. Basically teaming up right now. Me and Stacey actually gonna be on the road together. Actually, I'm about to be a model for the clothing line. You know what I'm saying? It's called Mayweather Apparel. You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out
I'm
to
blessed to be
Floyd and
honored. You know what I'm
Stacey
saying? To be a
Mayweather.
part of that.
Yes.
And
And
shout out to Labwear as
what is the
well,
name of
man.
the
Another
line?
sponsor. Huh?
What is the name of the line?
It's the Mayweather Apparel.
Mayweather Apparel. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So you
Mayweather
guys
Apparel.
make sure that you are staying in touch and follow DJ Unique 23. That's his ats on Instagram, as you heard it. You can find him there all the time. And of course, he has his own radio station. It is an FM station. He's live, and he's international on that. Throughout the
Rabbit
UK.
was good, Rabbit.
Hey, Rabbit.
Hey,
And
can I give a shout out real quick? I can't forget.
oh,
I'm sorry.
absolutely.
'Cause
Go right ahead.
I support the female movement heavy. You know what I'm saying? I've been following this female. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a big up to Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Her name is Diggs. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need any jewelry, any diamonds, you do the diamond nails and all that, holla at Diggs. You feel me?
Okay,
Shout out to Diggs.
Diggs.
What up?
Follow me on Instagram, Next Level Promotion _Federal, and of course you can hit up In the House Media as well, because we usually do a lot of things with that. And I'm looking for a nail. Is she in Atlanta?
Now, basically, she's from South Carolina, Charleston. I think she's in New York. She be everywhere, man. Like,
okay, good.
She's everywhere doing it, man.
Yeah,
like,
let me know.
She go by Diggs. DJ Unique 20. I don't want to give her wrong Instagram, but you know what I'm saying? She's posted all over my page. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
I support the female movement. So to all the females out there, pay attention. And the females, you got any bars, man, holla at Brooklyn Bad Bunny, man, got the Queens of the Ring. They're about to come to Atlanta in like 2 more weeks. So get ready for that Queens of the Ring Battle League, female Battle League.
Right, absolutely. It goes well with that.
Anybody who trying to come out to North Carolina, man, we riding out tomorrow, man. Man. Shout out to my cousin, Mr. Cheeks. You know, I love you, brother, old man. Tommy Strong, Joe Rich. You know what I'm saying? The promoter that's promoting both events this weekend, man. Yeah, outside Lost Boys for life, baby.
Yeah, because you walked on my life. Yeah.
And shout out to you. Shout out to you, girl, for having me now.
Yes, yeah, I did. I told you to walk around. So I appreciate you so much, my dear. And, we'll definitely link up. We're going to be at the Lake Pavilion for that event. I know that they're doing the wind down Sundays each and every Sunday, starting at the Lake Pavilion out in Griffin, Georgia. So shout out to Mr. Aaron Burks and the Lake Pavilion. I know we're going to have you, DJ Unique, in the building. Of course, Mr. Cheeks himself, the Lost Boys officials, and Chubb Rock is going to be in the building, and many more. And I also believe that with the Father's Day event that's going down, I know Mr. Mike Bend, he's hosting that, and y'all know Mike Bend, he's a nut. He's officially
go gang.
Putting in Mike Bend himself. So shout out to my peeps. And
shout out to Cassidy, man. What up, Cassidy?
The one
go
thing
gang all day, baby. Go gang.
One thing I wanted to ask you about, and then we will leave it alone. We didn't want to go too much into it. Is we know DMX, may he rest in peace. That was the homie, and with the whole Black Rob situation, especially when he was in Atlanta, at the hospital, my heart torn to pieces. I know you felt a little bit funny about that whole.
That was my best friend, man. Like with the whole bad boy situation on the road, man. Black Rob, like my mentor. R.I.P. to him. Shout out to his daughter Diamond, his son Lil Rob. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stay tuned. I got something coming. I can't tell y'all exactly what it is, but just know we got a Black Rob tribute coming.
All I know is that I'm part of it.
Oh, come on, man. We're part of everything, man. We already locked in. We locked in. Like, we already locked in like a
Jordan, guys. Stay tuned. So our viewers, stay locked in. We have a lot of things coming your way. We're teaming up with this tribute to Black Rob. I'm gonna stop calling him Black Rob, because to us he was Rob. So there it is. You guys know my Black Rob. Bad Boys for life. Shout out to Diddy.
Bad Boys for life. Shout out to Dylan Dillinger, man. He will be at the club with me every Wednesday, starting next Wednesday. Me and Dylan live at the Go Bar. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about that. Humble, I love you, bro. I appreciate you, man.
I love you too.
Every Wednesday night.
Yes, and make sure you guys check out the Glow Bar each and every Wednesday. And if you guys are going to be in North Carolina this weekend, y'all could tap in. Mr. Cheeks is going to be there, of course. DJ Unique, Trina, and a plethora of other
twins.
Yeah, the Yin Yang Twins. Keith Murray, all of the above, they're going to be in the building, so make sure y'all.
It's a festival. Day joint. That's Saturday.
You will see the poster. I'm going to repost it on my page for you guys to see.
I appreciate you.
If you guys are interested, hit up Unique, hit up Cheeks. just
Hello,
be
cousin.
there,
Mr.
be in the
Cheek's son.
building,
Look out for
be
him.
in the house, and make sure that you guys grab your tickets now on Eventbrite for the Lake Pavilion. You guys don't want to miss this. Y'all already know that Cheeks is going to put on a show, and y'all already know how it go with Chub Rock. If y'all did not see the show in Alabama with Chub Rock for that old school concert, y'all are missing out. The Yin Yang Twins were there. Of course, my CEO, Jerome Dorn, was in the building. Jerome, if you're backstage, we're going to invite you back onto the main stage so that you could talk a little bit about that and how great it was. And of course, to all the infamous DJs that were there, the host, and I just love you guys. So, Jerome, tell us a little bit about the old school concert down in Huntsville.
Yeah, the old school concert was off the chain. The Manhattans, Yin Yang Twins, Sir Charles,
Regina Bell was there, right?
DC, uh, Isaiah the saxophone. I mean, it was just an amazing event. With uh, we had a full house there. We definitely had a full
Everybody
house.
was in the house.
Yeah, everybody was in the house. Okay,
That's right. In the house media representing all day.
but yeah,
Yes,
it was a great time. This was the 24th year that Joe Douglas put on this event, and
correct.
it was just amazing. Bunch of black people together, no fighting, no shooting. Nobody got hurt. And that was the great thing.
Yep. Shout out to Joe Douglas. Of course, he is, backstage Atlanta, the infamous backstage. We put on a lot of our shows there. We support them all the time. Of course, if you're not familiar, that's, tied to Frankie Beverly and Mays. So, it's history behind that building. Make sure you support MC Lightfoot. Oh, and MC Lightfoot will be in the building as well at all the events out at the Lake Pavilion. So make sure you follow In the House Media. Make sure you're following the Lake Pavilion. Make sure you're following MC Lightfoot. Make sure you're following Timeless Events, Philly to ATL. Stay tuned for the Philly weekend in Atlanta because it's going to be lit, dope, all of the above. I mean, I can't even stress anymore. Dr. Dorn is behind Philly weekend in Atlanta. That's his baby and one of his prized thing that he worked on for so many years. And, we're going to make sure that this second year, because last year was our inaugural event and it was really amazing. We had, a plethora of things, especially during the pandemic, and we pulled it off, especially with the cast. We had crews out, film crews, because of course he is also a member of PVIFF, which is Peachtree Village International Film Festival. So we had film, a section for film. We had, regular artists. We had, poets. We actually had physical artists there that drew, and we had people that actually did live drawings on sets with everything. And it was just amazing, poetry pieces, dance teams. It was just an amazing event. And this year, I know he wants to bring it back old school Philly, like you were partying at Philly Greek Picnic back in the day, where you come out and you playing some pinochle and some spades and grab you some good old Philly cheesesteaks and some barbecue. And that's what we're going to do. So make sure y'all stay tapped all the way in and follow the Lake Pavilion, because on their website it has everything listed of all the events that will be occurring, and you'll see DJ Unique and Cheeks and all of that there. And just tap all the way in and make sure that you too are in the house.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.